Hello guys, this is another video here. As you can see from the title, we'll be doing What If Naruto Was a Senju Part 1. Thank you guys for clicking on the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. This will basically be a story of Naruto is not only just a Uzumaki, but part Senju, and how I see the story going in my perspective. So, further ado, let's get into the what if. We will be talking about how Naruto is a senju, as I kind of mentioned before, it will be from Minato, or did I? But it will be from Minato, as how Minato will be a senju, he will be Tsunade's little brother. And if you remember from the Naruto timeline, or the Naruto story, Tsunade had a little brother, and Minato will be twin brothers with that child, I forgot his name, and making Minato not only a senju, but Uzumaki. Since Tsunade is half Uzumaki, half senju, if you didn't know that. And that's where we'll have where Tsunade's little brother died, still having that same effect on Tsunade, but Minato would actually kind of take his brother's goal to live on, to have his brother live on by having the dream to become Hokage, which he would successfully do, as we see him becoming the 4th Hokage. As Minato would actually still get with Kushina, and basically they would have an even stronger connection than they did, as they're both, Minato is part Uzumaki, as well as the Senju and Uzumaki are cousins. So, yeah. So now we will have where the Naruto story starts to go similar towards the original, but the difference is that Naruto he'll still end up getting half of the Nine-Tail Seal. But Naruto will bear the Senju name, and meaning that growing up, Naruto's life as a Senju will be a little bit different than the original. As how I'm saying this is because from him being a senju, the villagers would basically have more things to talk about, and telling Naruto and whispering about him, saying that he shouldn't have that name, since the senju name holds so much power. But Naruto is, and so much glory and legacy that name has. But Naruto shouldn't hold that, as he's a demon, and is what they think, that he's a monster that killed their family members. But Naruto is just an innocent boy that doesn't deserve this, as he had nothing to do with that incident. As well as Naruto, though, with his relationship, or I guess you say him and Sasuke towards each other in the academy, how that would be when they grow up, throughout the years in the academy, is that since Sasuke would know the rivalry clans between the Uchiha and the Senju, Sasuke wouldn't see him as a rival, as Naruto would still want to surpass him and get stronger than him for the same reasons that he did in the original. But Sasuke, on the other hand, will more just see Naruto as maybe somebody that could try to get close to him, but Sasuke cannot allow that, from that he is Uchiha, and that he needs to always be way more steps above than Naruto. Meaning that he sees Naruto as a little bit of a threat, but he's not gonna admit that to himself. As they would actually bump heads a lot in the academy, even more than they did. But to continue on, another boost of Naruto being a senju is that I would say that his stamina and him being a little bit stronger would be a little bit more, I guess you would say, increased. But also that Naruto would have a way better healing factor on his own, of being part Uzumaki, part Senju, and basically having that blood in him. And we know from Hashirama that Hashirama had a great healing factor, that his healing factor even rivaled or surpassed, I guess you can say, stated from against the 100 healings level type of healing factor. My bad, I stuttered my words. But anyways, as Naruto would have a watered down version of that, but meaning that Naruto's is still gonna be pretty great, as the Naruto's is only going to be able to really use his chakra to heal Naruto if Naruto severely needs it. As Naruto, I would say about around the age of 10, would have picked up a boxing type of taijutsu. Is the reason why I think he would have picked up a boxing type of taijutsu is because I'm going to make him in this timeline around the age of 10, actually starting to fight back the bullies that had picked on him in the academy because their parents told him to stay away and that he's weird and other things like that. As well as against some villagers that would all try to beat him and attack him. So, yeah. As I was saying, the academy in his age group, he'll be able to actually hold his own. So his taijutsu isn't great, like it isn't like the best or anything like that. But I'm saying that he has potential, as well as that he's pretty much physically stronger than most of the kids. But like for example, putting him against Sasuke would have way more finesse, even if Naruto is stronger than him. So Sasuke will be able to just finesse him out of finesse with his own way better taijutsu. So, yeah. But also Naruto in the other categories of the academy, he'll still be completely shit. So, meaning that he would still end up failing and having to get tricked by Mizuki, where it will lead on to that same type of scenario, or I guess you could say entry arc to the Naruto story, where Naruto will be, actually learning the Shaolin Jutsu, and he was able to learn it at the same, I would say probably around the same speeds, and able to protect Aruka, his sensei, and learning that he has the Nine Tails still inside of him, and the reason why everybody hates him. As he would completely destroy Mizuki, as this time having more chakra, he would have even twice the amount of chakras that he had in the original. As Mizuki probably, I would say, yeah, Mizuki was put on his deathbed. As skipping this, we would go to where Hiruzen had basically explained to Naruto and that he's going to be allowed to be a Genin, since Haruka had basically given him his head. As basically we would see where, that Naruto's kind of booty. But as to continue on from this, as I don't want to get into a deep explanation because you'll be able to see Naruto use his abilities when I do get into the belt test. As we'll skip to a point where Naruto would go, and we'll still see where Shikamaru would ask him, Naruto, why are you here? I thought you failed. And Naruto would have pointed at his headband and saying, you see this you see this, Shikamaru? And Shikamaru just, as he sighed and looked off. As Naruto actually is, in this timeline, I didn't explain, but he does not like Sakura because, I don't want him to, because I think you know why. I don't have to continue on that explanation. Is Naruto would actually take a seat by Shikamaru, where Naruto and Shikamaru had catched up, and Shikamaru talking about how him and his dad have been training, and it's been a drag because his mom wanted him to start training because he's gonna become a Genin and things like that. And Naruto says that he's trained his butt off, and he got some new techniques he wants to show everybody. As that's when Shikamaru would say, well, hopefully you learn some good ones, Naruto. As that's when Naruto had just smirked at that. Well, then Shikamaru would come in, quieting down the class and getting all the fangirls to sit down. Where then Aruka had basically gave his little saying how this is their next step to becoming shinobi, that their next step in their ninja career, and that from here on now they're not students, but they are Genin. As that's when he would smile and sing that he remember when they were all younger. Then he would say, but anyways, as he looked at the paper that had selected the teams, as he was like, huh? As he then said, okay. So then he would say, first team, Team 8, Sakura Haruno. as Sakura was saying, please Sasuke, and she was saying to herself, Shino Aburame, Kiba Inuzuka. Sakura freaking slammed her forehead on the table, while Ino had smiled, saying, watch me get on a team with Sasuke. As that's when Sakura just says, watch you not, pig. And that's when was about to make another saying to her. And that's when Ruka continued speaking over her, saying Team 10, Shikamaru Nara, Choji Akamichi, and Hinata Hyuga. As Hinata looked at Shikamaru and Choji, and you couldn't tell what her expression was. She just looked at them. And Shikamaru and Choji, you can see that they were kind of fond of who they were on a team with, even though they kind of would want Naruto on their team too, as they're good friends with him. And they'll get to the last team, Team 7. Naruto's Senju, Sasuke Uchiha, as Sasuke didn't look at Naruto, but Naruto glared at him, and Ino Yamanaka, as Ino smirked and then looked at Sakura, and she would basically say the same line that Sakura had said to her in the original, saying that true love, quote-unquote, prevails. And now Uruka would say that the Jonin senseis will be here shortly, as he had left. As if you guys do like these teams, hopefully you guys do, but I want to, as for the story, they are going to work out, as well as Sakura having a affinity for Genjutsu, as she was supposed to be a Genjutsu prodigy, being on a team with a Genjutsu specialist. But as why I would place Hinata with Shikamaru and Choji is because Shikamaru with his shadow paralysis jutsu, why am I stuttering at my words, and Choji with the Akamichi clan's techniques, it would actually be good because Hinata's going to be able to see their targets before they're coming, and then basically Shikamaru would be able to come up with a plan for them to get their opponents off the guard, and if he misses, then Choji obviously can. As I feel like it works more because in canon, the Ino Shikacho team was to be a perfect squad for, kind of taking down opponents, and holding them and things like that. But imagine with Hinata with blocking their chakra points and things like that, because that team, they weren't the best in hand-to-hand, if you get what I'm saying. Back from blow. And that's where you would add a Hyuga, which they can immobilize a person by taking their chakra, which would make them harder to fight back a shadow possession, and as well as they can, of course, having that vision that they do. So I think that would be a good add to that team. As well as for Team 7, Naruto and Sasuke, how they are, and how Ino is. As Ino with her clan Yamanaka techniques, basically able to manipulate their mind, and basically able to transfer her mind to another opponent, as I feel like that would work, as well as how I'm going to do the story, it is going to work. So you're going to see how it all collides. As then, we will skip till later, where would be talking to Sasuke and some to Naruto. As you kind of see kind of making the conversations, and kind of you can already see her being the glue of the team, while Naruto and Sasuke just talking to Ino, but making sure that they don't talk to each other. As that's when Kakashi had came, saying that his first impression of them was that they are boring, calling them up to the roof, which when they had got up there, he had asked them of their goals, which then would probably say the same thing that Sakura did, asking him to demonstrate. But then Kakashi had said some vagueness that we don't care to explain, and then asking Ino, since she asked him to go, as Ino would say that as her likes, as she would say that she likes flowers, and she thought of Sasuke as well. But then she would say that she likes to hang out with Shikamaru and Choji sometimes, since their parents all hang around each other. Then she would say about her dislikes being people that disrespect her or her family and Sakura, as that's when she would say that her goal is to basically become the head of her clan and one of the strongest of her clan. As that's when Kakashi nodded, and that's when moving on to Sasuke, which Sasuke had stated the same thing that he had done in the original in that similar cold tone. Where we'll go to Naruto, as Naruto, of course, is saying how his likes are ramen and his dislikes being people that don't like ramen and disrespect him and treat him differently, and saying that his goal is to become the Hokage, so everyone can acknowledge him, and that he wants to become one of the strongest Hokage, or not one of the strongest Hokage, the strongest Hokage, as you would see him correct himself. And then Kakashi had basically, as you would see him give an eye smile, and then he would say, nice goals. Well, let's see if you guys are able to continue your shinobi career to achieve those goals, because you are not truly getting just yet. And that's where I'll be leaving this off. Hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too much. And if you guys did, then I'll see you on the next one, and I'll see your feedback from how much you guys like it and watch it and comment about it. So this is Revenge X, and I will be signing off.